Hello and welcome to the Cavern of Terror.
Halloween Reflections is an interactive webisode here on YouTube. It stars Lovina Yavari, Adam Maros, and Nico Kazaz. I hope I pronounced that right. Rufio Louie, and is written and directed by Jason Costa. When I first saw the trailer for Halloween Reflections, my reaction went a little bit like this. Damn you drunk dogs! Lee told me that Myers would pull me in, but I never knew how much it actually would. Apparently it's enough that I'm reviewing a Halloween web series. I may be slightly obsessed. The opening scene for Reflections hooked me right off the bat. I love my criminal minds, so the conversation with our cast about serial killers was very intriguing. This evolves into a discussion on Michael Myers beautifully.
You want to see real sick fucks? Check out monsters like Dahmer, Manson, Bernardo.
Myers.
As in Michael Myers?
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Costa's writing. He found a way to reference the entire Halloween series minus Halloween 3 up to H2O. He also found a way to infuse new lore into the Halloween story without going too far out of the realm of possibility. This episode would fit perfectly right after the events of Halloween H2O. The thing that I'm more impressed with though with this story is his ability to take the idea that John Carpenter had for Halloween 4 and he runs with it.
But if he's not actually coming back, then what or who is doing all the killing?
The physical manifestation of his cursed soul.
Unfortunately, there are some flaws with the editing and transitions. The Saw-like editing and transitions unfortunately take away to the atmosphere built up in the first few minutes. Also, they sort of come out of nowhere for me. This unfortunately messes with the pacing and as a result feels out of place. Everything before these transitions flow perfectly for me and they start the tension build just like the original 78 Halloween. I do understand though that there is a limited amount of time here with this being a television style format. There's a lot that they want to convey in this first episode, but for me personally, I don't think it all needed to be here. There are some other things that I would have tweaked in the editing bay, but at this point I'm just nitpicking. Moving on to the acting, Jeff and Krista are standout characters. I felt like there was a natural chemistry between them and their relationship felt real.
Just leave it, babe. We've been cleaning up in the morning.
What time is it?
Just past midnight. Officially Halloween, and you know what that means.
Horizontal monster mash?
God, you know me so well.
Rufio Louie as Jeff was a show stealer though. I really felt like he chewed up the scenery. As far as the other actors' performances go, no one else really wowed me in this episode. Wait a minute, before I get an angry mob, let me explain. I don't usually review television or webisodes in this case, so I'm willing to cut this cast a little bit of slack. Not everything is perfect the first go around. I feel as though all these actors are capable of more, and I could definitely see them delivering more powerful performances in later episodes. Particularly Lovina Yavari and Adam Maros, who only get stronger as the episode goes on. The shape is upon us. Michael Myers is perfection. I feel like I'm gonna butcher this guy's name if I actually try to pronounce it, so I'm gonna put it right here. There? Somewhere. Right here. I dug the hell out of this man's performance. One scene involving Myers and texting is laughable in a good way. It's also a very nice homage to the 1978 film. It would have been nice to actually see Michael complete some kills though. This goes back to the transitions and editing. I don't know if this was a budget issue, which is again understandable, but I kinda got cinematic blue balls by the end of this. One stabbing is all I need. Huge amounts of praise have to go to this mask. The mask is incredible. It instantly reminded me of the original Shatner mask and at the same time became something new in their own. I can't finish this review without talking about the cinematography. It's on par with the later entries of the Halloween series, particularly The Curse of Michael Myers and Resurrection. Say what you want about Halloween Resurrection, but guys, it still looks good. As far as a rating goes, like I said, I don't normally review shows, so I don't really have a concrete rating. For now though, I'd have to give the first episode of Halloween Reflections a solid, Even though I do have some problems with Halloween Reflections, this is a solid piece of fan work. Jason Costa found a way to pay respects to the original series and infuse new lore into this franchise. By the way, do not skip the credits. As I said in the very beginning of this is an interactive web series. This is also a pilot, so everything planned for after the first episode isn't concrete. I have heard though that they're starting a GoFundMe page to fund the rest of the season. I put the links to the trailer and the full episode in the description box of this video. I highly suggest that you guys check out Halloween Reflections. If you're a fan of the Halloween series, you're definitely gonna like this.